What is going on today? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to trade with 1k to 5k coins. We're going to be doing this mini series like I do every year. I've been doing this since about FIFA 16. So we start with 1k to 5k, then 5k to 10k, 10k to 25k, 25k to 50 and so on. So we always do that. We go through every single bit that we can do and basically get you up to like 500k using different methods. So it's not fair today, it's the web app, it's going to be difficult. We're going to start off here with a method that I've been doing quite a lot. I showed a video on it the other day. I'm going to show you about 3 or 4 different methods. You can see now these non-rares are actually selling for a very low amount. So this is what I was doing the other day. So you want to kind of avoid these now. I mean, you can see 300. So if you wanted to really sit here at 200 and snipe them, you probably could. But for me, the rares now are the play. So you can see at 500 there's none. If you go to 650, you'll see they're still selling at 650. So 600 they sell instantly. 650 will take half an hour. So realistically you want to be selling them at like 650. But if you want to snipe them, that's fine. For me, I've been basically going into the different leagues, so like Premier League. And if you look here at 1k, there's not a deal. There's a fair few, but there's not a deal at them, and they're all the same positions. That you sort of get the gist of it. That they're all defenders, they're all goalkeepers, they're all CDMs. Sorry, not defenders. Basically, everything's a CDM and a goalkeeper. You get right back here in Johnson. You see, he's going for about 1-2. You could pick it up if you really wanted to. But I'd leave it. And people like Cabana too, they'd sell them for like 1-2, 1-3. You can see the majority of stuff is selling pretty much for a lot higher. Just always check these like good players from good clubs, because you never know. So you go to like 900 here, you'll see there's absolutely none though. So you want to go to 950. You can see basically the roll thingy, so you could just sit here like this and just refresh it, see if any come up. Or what I was doing now, I'd go to Liga and I did the same thing, but now I'd start checking positions that are more needed for say SBC'S, stuff like that. You'll see here like left wing in the league, and you'll see they are quite expensive. I like 1.4k, 1.5k, but there isn't many of them. That's the other issue. So you can see they're actually even more now. They have risen since the game came out. You can see 1.8, 1.9. They're quite expensive, and there's not many, as I say. So then you want to go to like right wing, same story. Check them. You'll see they're a lot cheaper. 1.2, 1.3. But what I'd basically do is find the positions that are expensive. So I'd go through, find them all first. So I'd know that like the left mid row is probably about a K going off this. Yep, exactly a K. You can see he's normally a left mid too, just to be sure it's not a good deal. And then right mid, you'll see here, same story. I think it's about 1.3, or he definitely used to be. So yeah, probably 1.2 now. You'll see here. So you know every single wing position is good. Centre mid at 1.2, you can see they sell again for 1.2, so that's also good. Then you want to go like left back, just check the left back, you can see not good, so you leave that. You go centre back, you see not good, leave that. And you go right back, you see not good, you leave that. But you can see right back, they are a little bit more expensive, but again there's not many of them, so I'll just leave it. I wouldn't even bother going there. So I just know now that centre mid here, you look at Cam, these won't be good. Okay, they actually are. They shouldn't be good, but okay, we'll stick with that in League 1. There must not be many here. That's basically showing you there's not many. Same with CDM. These shouldn't be good at all, but there probably won't be many. There isn't at all. But then you want to go now and look at these. You see the non-rares again. You see like 1k. You see these again are basically still okay. So what I personally would do here is I'd just go to like 600 or 700, let's say, and I'd just go in like this. So I'd put in 700. I'd go out, I'd find where the 59th is, and I'd go and find those positions. So you'd go all the way into here now, you'd look, so it's quite a way in, because obviously everyone's at the same sort of things, there's not a lot to do, but obviously you want to look from like the 55th the first time, but I'd personally just go for the sake of it to the 58th, 59th, because there's no point looking at those ones, they've probably already been bought if they are deals. But you can see there's not a deal, but you can see there is a right back for 550. And you can guess by right back earlier that they were quite good. You go right back now, you go for like 850. You'd look, you'd see not actually a deal in the non-rare situation. So you go to rare again if you wanted to. You could put in a K this time. Scroll through to the 59th again. Just get yourself there. It takes a little while to get there, obviously. And you would check the positions again that you did. So you can see here that, I mean, looking, doesn't seem to be anything on this search at the moment. So just keep looking through. There's a weird off-nation player though, which could be good. He's definitely good at 900. I saw that on for 1.2. That's nice there. It's a nice little deal on Rodin. You'll see there. I mean, it's not bad at all. So that's a nice little deal in itself. But that's the sort of thing you can do. So what I've been trying to do now is looking at a different method with 5k. So you can see here bronze rares here in the Premier League are basically dirt cheap. Like, they're not expensive. They're like 450, 400. So you look here now, 450. Like, basically, I want to see if like certain ones were going for more. So I kept checking this earlier, like John here, the right back. And see, they're not really working yet. So this is something I wouldn't bother doing yet. But this could be something to look for at the start of the game. These rares should start becoming more expensive, especially certain ones in certain positions. Like, obviously, the right backs seem to be all very cheap. Same with the goalkeepers. So what I'll do now is I'll just be searching here, looking for things that aren't right backs and goalkeeper, like always. It's always about looking at different positions. That's always the key thing to find. So you can see it's all the same story at the moment. You can put this down to like 200 to get a refresh again. Check at the 59, you'll see there's another page, but it's just the same players. So you can keep checking that if you want to. There's another method that you definitely can do that's working. It's all about patience until tomorrow. That's basically it. Like, you can't do anything really until tomorrow when the game does drop in the UK or whatever you put your nation to on Xbox. So we're going to look one more time here at this method, just see if anything's popped up. Unfortunately, Heen is just very popular, so that's out the window. You can see there's also SBC trading you can do, but unfortunately at the moment there's no SBCs out that are new, so you'd leave that. And one more method I want to show you guys is this. So the Shadow and Hunters are back out. So you can see here at Shadow, like I think it's 2.1k, and they have dropped a little bit more for the non-rare. So maybe 1.8, yeah, so 1.6, but you obviously want to put gold because they're absolutely pointless, the other ones. So you've got some Prem players here, etc. But what I'd do here is go rare, because the thing is, the non-rares are pretty pointless. You can see no one really wants to put a shadow on a non-rare card, unless it was someone very overpowered. We can see how expensive they are in a rare position. So this Thomas guy's been listed up for absolutely ages, so that just shows you that they are quite popular. So Pedro Porro, for example, like go type Porro in really quick. You check what he went for, you put like 4.5k, 37, you wouldn't want to buy him obviously, you'd now back it out. Go back to like 3-1, maybe even 3-2, just to get a few extra players. Skip to the 59th, check again. I mean, even Pau Torres, like that looks like the sort of player that would be quite good, but he's probably spammed up in the shadow. That's the problem. Yeah, he's spammed up. That's the thing is with those sort of players. They're just too popular and they get thinged quite a lot. They could go like 3-1 again here and just sit and keep refreshing, waiting for something new to come up. Scroll down, you know that the Thomas is the last one. So you could keep doing it like that. Same with Hunter as well, you could do exactly the same thing. Put in like 2.1k, I think it was 2.1, maybe 2.3 now. Yeah, so 2.3, you'd keep looking again, you check certain players like Raspadori here, see if he's deal, like, see if he's there for any good price, like 3-1. You can see he's actually the only one, so I'd go buy this here. And you can see here that he's actually going for any price you like, but I'd put him up for about 3.5k. just to sell him on for that sort of price. So it's very smart to do that sort of thing. You can always do that, especially at this stage in the game. There's not many of each player. Correa is another one. I mean, I think he's actually, I'm sure he's about 3k, maybe 2.7, something like that. I can't remember when the last, wow. No, I'm being stupid, it's Jalcin Correa, that's probably why. The credit outlet, you see, there's actually loads now. Yeah, he's been spammed up too. So he's actually a converted one there, you can see. But that's no use to us at all doing this method. So you put it back in now, you'd go in here. This obviously you got to like the 5k coin might do it, obviously it's going to have 1k because you won't really get any deals. It's pretty pointless if you only have that amount of coins, but you can see there's not a lot of stuff up. It's all the same players, like just copy and paste the same players. So obviously you're always looking out for the new players that come up. It's same with like the shadows. You go in here, like you're always looking for the new players. So you put in like 3-1 again. You can see it's all the same stuff. Like it's just a copy paste. Every player's the same. Other than people like this, but they've been up for so long already that you wouldn't fancy buying it because you'd think they'd have sold by now if they were any good. That's what you've also got to think. If things are like 30th minute, you're not going to want to buy it because people already looked at it and thought, no, I don't want this, and that's at the lowest price. So unless you're incredibly lucky, there's really no point. But you just keep doing this, searching in like this. This is the best method right now, I'd say, for a low amount of coins. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, please do drop a like. There should be console videos out from tomorrow with, I mean, unless something goes desperately wrong, there should be console videos out tomorrow. So I'll be trying to double upload them every day next week, other than maybe the exception of Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those 2 days there might not be a video. I think get Mbemba up here as a final example. See if we can get a deal on him. Let's just go out, search it in. I mean, we're gonna go and buy it just for the sake of it, but it's gonna, that's already the one relisted, isn't it? I think that's the one already relisted at 3.7. Oh no, 3.6. There we go. So there we go, guys. Thank you for watching. Please do drop a like if you're new. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow with hopefully a couple of console videos with a bit of luck. You'd hope so anyway. But we made, like, I mean, that was just off a few minutes of trading. Like, we literally made like what, 2k, and we literally only had 5k to start with. So you've already got yourself to like the 7k mark. So that's pretty decent there.